Ferns, which are also known as pteridophyta, goes through the response positive phototropism. Positive phototropism is the growth of a plant in towards an external stimulus. In this case, it is light. Ferns go through the phototropism response by the process photosynthesis. Photosynthesis is the process where plants use sunlight to manufacture nutrients from water and carbon dioxide. This involves the chlorophyll and generates oxygen as a byproduct. The adaptive advantage of being phototropism is that the fern will grow into the direction of sunlight and not into the shaded area where it would absorb less light. This is a major advantage because it helps the growth of the plant. As it grows larger in size and towards sunlight, it will outcompete other plants in order to assure its own survival. This is a simple diagram of how photosynthesis works. And this is the equation. As you can see, sugar and oxygen are byproducts. Yeast, which is also known as this name, responds to both chemo and thermotaxis. However, I will focus only briefly discussing about chemotaxis. Chemotaxis is the movement of an organism in response to an external stimulus. In this situation, it will be sugar. Before yeast is expanded, it is known that yeast is in a grain-like form, just like this. It becomes a shape like this when it goes through the process of breaking down sugars, which is also known as fermentation. Fermentation produces alcohol and carbon dioxide as byproducts. The carbon dioxide produced by fermentation causes the yeast to rise and expand in a non-directional response. Since fermenting is essentially anaerobic respiration, therefore, the adaptive advantage is that it does not need a large amount of oxygen in order for it to expand. Anaerobic respiration does not require large amounts of oxygen, however, it produces a large amount of carbon dioxide. This is a great adaptation because under limited resources, yeast can still produce enough carbon dioxide to expand and to help its own growth. This is the formula for yeast fermentation. As you can see, carbon dioxide and ethanol, which is a form of alcohol, is produced as the byproduct.